Hey guys, it's your boy Chrispin and today, being the Easter week, I decided to make something for my country, Ghana. This is called cow feet light soup, or we can also say pepper soup. This is actually one of the soup that you have to take when you are not feeling well, or like you have flu or cold or even fever. You take this to make yourself look so good. Guys, don't go anywhere, just stay with me as I take you through the journey of how we make one of our best delicious soups from Ghana and Nigeria, in fact in Africa. Yes, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to tell you all about it and how it's being made. Stay tuned guys, it's your boy Chrispin and I'm here for you guys. Here I have my pre-cooked cow feet. I used bay leaves to cook it for 20 minutes. Sometimes like cow feet is soft. If it's soft enough, no problem, but if you by mistake comes across the hard ones, I prefer or I suggest that you cook it for maybe 20 to 30 minutes before you put it into the soup. So yeah, here we have my cow feet nicely cooked and it's soft now. And I have my garden eggs. Now garden eggs is equivalent to aubergine, but garden eggs is the smaller version, okay? And here I have my white onion, my red onions, and then some tomatoes, okay? And I have here my chili peppers, my ginger, and then my garlic, and then my 2 Maggi cubes. I prefer to use the Maggi from Ghana. This is the shrimp cube. You can also use the beef bouillon or whatever you like. And this is my tomato puree or the tin tomatoes from Belgium here. I'm using it for my soup. And some salt to taste, of course. And I mean salt, yeah, salt to taste. And guys, I like to put in some fish. So I have this this is what we call in Ghana ajini or mad fish. I have mad fish also to just give me a little bit taste.
You're not, made it on another level, about to leave the spot. Ripping shit down off the walls in the party, but I'm in the back posted so nobody really noticed live. I don't know how to act.
So guys, this is just like a bearman kwai. You see, this is like a male soup. This is not like the feminine soup. This is more like a bearman kwai. So I love some heat in my soup. So of course, that's why I have a lot of pepper here. So don't come for your boy. I love pepper. You know, this is called pepper soup, bearman kwai. Yes, because I'm a man. All right, guys, let's get into it. I can't wait to share my recipe with you guys out there. All right. So guys, first then what you have to do is that you have to clean your ginger and then your garlic. Clean them very well and then pour them into the blender like I'm doing right now. Then we have then you add in your onions like I told you guys. Put in your onions also. I prefer to use all the onions because I have a lot of onions in the house. I like to have a lot of onions in my food, so I put them in the food. Yes. Then you blend them together. So now we have onions, ginger, garlic. Then you blend them together so they come very thin. Then we use that for the steaming of the meat or the cow feet. Yeah. So guys, our blended onions, ginger, garlic is ready now. So we pour it onto the already pre-cooked cow feet. When I was blending it, I didn't add any water to it because I prefer the meat to be steamed by the juice from the ginger, the garlic, and then the onions. It gives the soup yummy taste and very good flavor. Okay guys, so never use water if you're blending for like steaming meat, chicken or beef. Okay, at least that's what my mom told me. So it's Chrispin's mommy one-on-one trick. All right, let's continue cooking it. Now, whilst I marinate the ginger, the garlic, and then the onions on the meat, I now add my pepper and my tomatoes to cook together. Now guys, we are going to add our tomatoes and then our chili peppers to it and also our garden eggs. So we're gonna add the tomatoes now with the chilies. Then you cook it for like 10 minutes. When the tomatoes and then the garden eggs is soft, you take them out, then you blend also them. By then the meat is also soft, so let's do that now. So now we have them in. I'm about to add the garden eggs also. Now in the pot we have our tomatoes, our chili peppers, our garden eggs. Let this cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. Take them out. When they are very soft, blend them and then return them back into the cow feet, and then let it cook for a while. At this point, guys, you add your chicken seasoning. Like I told you, I'm using a Maggi cube, so I'm gonna put this into my soup. Yep, to let it steam. I like my soup very tasty, so yeah, you can put 2 or 3. I prefer to put 2 because my soup is not that much. Yeah, it's just for 2 people, so yeah. Then you let it boil for a while. Now bear in mind, the fish is very soft, so I don't put the fish at this stage. I prefer to put the fish a little bit later so that it can cook with the soup evenly. Yeah. And remember, earlier on I used salt to steam my cow feet, and now I put in the seasoning. So at this stage you can decide to put in extra salt or a little bit of salt if you think the meat is not salty enough. But at this stage I would prefer to wait while the soup is cooking, and I taste it and there's no salt, then I'll add more, just to be on the safer side. And always remember, it is better to put in less salt than to put in more salt. So now I cover it for it to boil for a while. In the next 7 or 8 minutes, when it's a little bit boiling, I will now add my tomato paste. Then we'll continue to cook. Remember, this is Chrispin's kitchen, and I told you guys this is called Beriman Kwine. It is not like the traditional women's soup. This is more of a masculine soup. So guys, we are still on the matter. Now I'm going to cover it up for it to boil. So now 10 minutes later, you check it. Now it's boiling. Then you add the tomatoes puree to it. Now you take out the tomatoes, then you blend it with the pepper. You take out the chilies out, and you blend everything together. With the garden eggs and everything. Now we have our blended tomatoes and chilies. So now we add it to the sauce already, but I prefer to sieve it. So you sieve it like this, then you can add some water later. I have some water stored here, so I just add the water to it, making it more liquid. Yeah. So then you just until the shaft comes up. So our soup, everything is now in the soup now. I mean, our blended tomatoes, garlic, ginger and onions, everything is there. It was well sieved with, you can add a lot of water because when it starts boiling, it's going to simmer. Now you just give it a stir. At this point, you can still, of course, if you want to add your salt, you can, but usually I wait when the soup is about to be cooked, then I add my salt. Now you can add your fish because the fish is very soft now. So now you can add your fish at this stage now. So I'm going to add my fish now. Guys, as you can see, I just added my fish, and the flavor from the fish will give the soup a nice, delicious, yummy flavor. So now we let the soup cook for another 20 minutes, but on a low heat. So in 20 minutes time, we'll come back and check it out. Okay, yeah. Okay guys, it's been almost 30 minutes and I've let my soup simmer up. This is how it looks now, guys. As you can see, my cow soup is ready. this is my soup. It's ready. As you can see, it doesn't have a lot of fats on the surface because remember I said I boiled my meat, so it took all the excessive fat from it. It is very healthy. You don't want to have your light soup with a lot of oily on the surface. And I'm happy to share this recipe with you guys. Once again, my channel is Chrispin Godwin. You can just subscribe and like and share to your friends and family. And of course, if you're new to my channel, don't also forget to subscribe, share and like. Thank you guys for joining me today for my cow feet recipe, or Kotodwe. You can actually have this with rice or with fufu or with the starchy foods. You know, I love you guys and thank you for joining into my channel today. Bye.
We gon' be a problem, cause a scene. We ain't never going home. We'll be raging.